Hello there, and welcome back to another Thunderous Productions video. I'm the madman behind the mic, Jag Thunder, and this is Minecraft. And what's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Military Airfield. I think this is going to be episode 11. So we got the tower done in the last episode. Well, I did. I did the rest off camera, like I said I was going to do, and we'll go over and take a look at it here in just a minute. Throat's a little hoarse, guys. Sorry, it's been a long day. I've been recording a bunch of videos today, so hopefully this makes it through a nice 20 to 30 minute episode, which reminds me I'm going to start my timer here in just a minute. All right, I've got it set and ready. I'm going to set it for 25 minutes starting after I show a few things off. Anyways, so what I did is those you have seen this end of the airfield. I've got some hangars down here, and then it just abruptly stopped. Now, the rest of the middle of the airfield is based, again, off of Anderson Air Force Base over in Guam, and it has a lot of side parking like this here on each side. So I've started to put these in, and that's what's going to fill up down through the middle section. So we're getting closer to the middle. We're still quite a ways away, and I've got a lot of stuff to fill in. But anyways, I did put this parking in here, and I'm starting to put in some service roads. So they can access like the hangars and then the back sides of where these different pads are. There'll be some little parking spots where, again, service vehicles can come in and work on the planes, or if they're bringing in tanks or stuff like that to load them up. So that'll be further down the road and probably off the camera. The main admin road over here, I've got it down to this far right now, and then it'll probably circle around the end of the runways, which is just down there, just beyond the viewport here that I have, or the
the fuck is it?
The render distance. I had a serious lapse of damn brain fart there. But anyways, I've got it stopped right there, and I'll probably have some more garage bays and stuff down here, and then some more admin type buildings all the way around, some more parking on the other side and such, all that good stuff. I ain't figured it all out yet. Stuff like that I'm kind of working on off camera. The stuff that I want to work on camera is stuff like the tower and the PX, military housing, and things along that nature, the main entrance, big things that you guys can use for your airfields. So anyways, I've got this crossing over the main runway here, or on this side, and then it turns and it goes back down this way. So we're going to slowly fly down back to the tower, and we're going to take a look at what I did off camera along with the roads. Alright, so as it finishes rendering out, this is where we have the tower right now, and that's where we built it. And I put in a big temporary parking lot just to kind of get an idea of the space that I have to work with. Again, it's just a roughed out size. I don't even know the actual size of it right now, because I'm sure after I get this built, and then the main little building that goes around it, and some parking lots, stuff like that, I'm going to end up moving it with MC Edit anyways, or World Edit. So anyways, I can't remember exactly where I finished in the last episode, but anyways, the tower is done, and I got the top finished, and I'm pretty sure I went over everything. I had a door on this side, and I moved it around to the back side, and to prepare for this episode, I'm going to put another little building here around the base, and I will put a picture up here in just a second. Other than that, the tower is finished. I think it turned out really, really good. Super easy, quick episodes. And then when I finish this whole build, just like we did the admin building, I will do a schematic type video. So I'm figuring probably maybe 2 more episodes of the tower, and this one should be done. The little building down here shouldn't take real long, and then laying out the parking lot and some of the fenced-in area around it should not take very long at all. And again, some of it probably will be done off camera, just because it's easy shit, and kind of boring. So the things we're trying to look at is how we're laying out our buildings, and how we get from point A to point B. So anyways, there is the tower. Hopefully I didn't forget anything, guys. If I did, just go back and fudge some things in. I'm sorry. I'm trying to pick up where I left off, and I don't actually have it rendered out yet. Should be up in a couple weeks. I'm starting to run out of footage. I got a lot of stuff to damn edit. Anyways, all right, so what we're going to do, we're going to stick to the same materials. Again, just because everything on the base, I want everything to have the same color tone to it. So I'm going to be sticking to the sandstones, the bricks, and then the nether bricks. So what I'm going to do, again, is I'm going to post a picture up on over the video right now so we can take a look at it. And I'll tell you what this is. This is an air traffic control tower from Reno. And that's out in Nevada. For those that don't know where Reno is, it's in Nevada in the United States. This is their control tower out there at their airport. I'm not really sure which airport, whether it's a small regional one or if it's one of the bigger ones. But I was looking for air traffic control towers. That's what I put in Google. I put in for images. And I started scrolling through until I found what I wanted. I even tried military ones. I really like this one. I like the design of it. It looks kind of military, and I think it's going to fit in this area really, really well. So again, that's how I pick things out. It doesn't absolutely necessarily have to be military, because we're going to build it in the same style that we're building everything else, and everything will fit in just fine. So there's a little tip for you. If you're building something in a certain style, you don't always necessarily need to look for something in that style for it to work. So anyways, is what we're going to do is we're going to start right here, and it looks like we're going to come in from the side, probably on the third block, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's see, we're going to switch on the top. It's going to get smooth. So I think I'm going to use, I don't know if I use sand. Let's try something different. That might not be what I'm looking for. I want something a little bit smoother. Maybe this granite. Let's try some of this granite on top of there and get a little bit different color. Actually, I think that looks pretty good. That looks more like the picture. Let's look. See what we got for materials. I like my sandstone, but I don't like my sandstone. This is useless right now. This piece right here. It looks good, and if you're building something kind of Egyptian style in this texture pack, this just doesn't work. I'm probably eventually going to switch over my sandstone just because I'm starting to the point where I don't like it. Now I like this one. This is really cool, but again, I can't build nothing out of it. It's absolutely useless to me, and probably to you guys too. So I need to do another pack update as soon as I get a chance to. Really don't want to use any wool. I don't think wood would work. I think we are probably going to have to use the granite. Plus this will give us something else to work into other buildings, so we're not just stuck with all the same colors of the sandstone, the brick, and the nether brick. So I think we'll go ahead and work this into the build. There's a line that goes right here, and I'm going to put an upside down stairs to create that line, and then God, I don't know what I want to do with that. I want it to be smooth on top. I think I'm just going to go ahead and try the granite and see what it looks like. It might be alright. Alright, so anyways, we've got a window that goes down the side, so let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. So that'd be a good place for a window, I think. And I think we will stay with just regular glass blocks, just because they're easy to set. And it's easier to talk and set. And then if I don't like them, I can go back later and change that out. Alright, so that window is pretty much right there on the corner. And I didn't start my timer. I'm just go ahead and I'm babbling. I've probably already got about 10 minutes in, so I'm going to set this for 20 minutes. And off we go. Alright, so anyways, upside down stairs. Going this way. And then our granite on top. And we'll get a little bit better idea how this is going to look. And then the roof, yeah, it looks like it's a quartz or a stone maybe. Let's try the stone, and we're going to put that on the upper hitbox so that I can build stuff on top of it. So if I want to do something else, I can put something on it like that, and then that will give us 1, 2, 3, 4.5 for the ceiling. And then if I put lights on the inside, then I can trim them out something like this. Again, if I do an interior, and I probably won't. I haven't been doing one yet, so I don't know. Anyways, there we go. So that's our little style that we have going on, and I shouldn't have as much glitching. It's going to be a little slow maybe, but I took out my Optifine. I was getting some really, really bad lag spikes with it. Right now, it's actually pretty smooth. I'm getting low FPS, but it's actually a lot smoother than it has been the last 2 episodes. It's taken me a while to try to figure out what the hell is going on with my computer. It's very, very angry when I play Minecraft here lately, and I know NVIDIA has updated its graphic drivers, and I think that probably caused some problems too. So I tried to roll some of those back, and this goes back further than the building, or the tower rather. But I tried rolling some of those back, and it didn't help. I thought it did for a while. I think I'm going to make like an alleyway here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to go this way, and then we're going to connect it into here. Again, I might be picking up just a little bit of lag, but I do think it's a lot smoother than it was before, so we're going to stay with it. All right, and then right here at the corner, we're going to continue around with some windows right there. Whoops, yeah, we are picking up just a tad bit of lag, but it'll be okay. It's still a lot better. And then we're going to have 1 space, 2, and it looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4 windows. And there's the 4th window here. And then a nice big wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think that looks good. And then we'll build that wall up. And then bring this across. And let's fill it up with some glass. I got a few questions from episode 5, I think is where I'm at, pulling questions. Really simple one from Bob Jones. Jag Thunder, do you use World Edit? It saves a bunch of time. I think, Bob, you are pretty new to the channel, and you do not know that I do use World Edit quite a bit. I use World Edit, I use MC Edit, and anything else I can get my hands on. World Painter, Biome Painter, anything that I can use to help speed the build along and make things a lot easier for me. I still do a lot of the main parts of the building. Something there, oh, it's lagging. The main parts of the build, like this right here, is stuff that I actually build by hand. But like parking lots and things like that are just super easy. I'm not going to waste the time laying all them blocks one at a time. So yes, I do use World Edit for shit like that. And we are picking up a little bit of lag. Again, them damn trees back there still fuck things up too. So anyways, that's what that looks like so far. Next question from Aaron Van de Zand. Hashtag Ask Jag. What kind of job does Jag have? Gotta be careful answering this. I think I've touched on this before in different update videos and some other videos that people have asked that type of question. I'm kind of funny about what I talk about as far as what I do in real life. I think there's some weird fucking people out there, and if they had the right information, it doesn't matter who you are, they would come after you just because they can. So yeah, I don't show like my license plate in my car, and I don't really talk about too much. I need a half slab here of sandstone. Oh no, we're gonna do bricks, or the another brick, because there's a little bit of there's an opening here of some sort. So yeah, I work in a factory. We make car parts, and I run a big industrial size. It's like a cooker. It's a big oven, and we cook car parts. That's about all I'm going to tell you, because other than that, it would be too much information. I'd have to kill you guys. We need some sort of. All right, do we have pillars on that one too? I think maybe we will stick small with this one here, and we'll stay with the nether brick fencing, and we're going to put that out here, and it doesn't come out very far. It's just a little awning piece. 3, and let's see, 1, 2, 3. I don't think I want those there. I want them right there. There we go. All right, and then this is going to give us need to go up one more. Oops, 3. We're going to overhang that by 1, 2, 3, overhang by 1, and we're going to pitch this up just like the pictures is showing, and we're going to have one more right in the middle. So I think that'll work. And then our sidewalk, I think maybe we'll go with an andesite. No, not an andesite. Let's look at what did I use? Andesite, polished diorite. Let's look at the polished. Oops, I picked up too many. Let's see what that looks like for a good sidewalk. I think I probably used stone on the last build for my sidewalks, but I think I want to do something a little bit different with this one and see what it looks like. So there we go. Whoops. All right, there's that. Let's put in some stairs. I'll get a little bit better idea of what this looks like here. As soon as this stops being a peckerhead. I do have another question. All right, Mr. Snowblaze again is very, very active with the questions. We'll be hearing from him a lot in this series, I'm sure, and I really, really appreciate it because he's got some pretty damn good questions. Snowblaze says, where do you see the human species in 50 years? Will we wear gas masks? Will we go out in space, etc.? Absolutely. I think that's exactly where we're going to be. Actually, I think technology is probably going to kill us. It's sad to say, but technology is just advancing so quickly. It's just amazing how much shit we have come up with just in the past 20 years from the time I was a kid. Who would have ever thought you would carry a phone in your pocket and be able to talk to anybody that you wanted to around the world? So, and just in 20 years, things have gone completely ape shit. It's amazing. And I want some gravel. Let me hang on to that for a minute. I'm not using the brick right now. Gravel, there we go. Because it has a lot of gravel around the parking lot. I think that's going to look really, really good. Let's go ahead and open this up by one. So yeah, I really think the advances in technology are amazing, but I do think it's going to be the death of us. I really think it's going to be a Terminator type Genesis scenario, and we're all going to be fighting robots, or we're too good for ourselves, and our heads are too big, our egos are too big, and we're all going to pay for it. Simple as that. That's what I think. I know it's depressing and it's upsetting, but yeah, it comes with a price. Everything comes with a price, and that's just the way I think. I hate it because I would like to see beyond my years. Of course, who wouldn't? But I don't think a lot of us, especially the younger people watching this, the end of this century is going to be a very scary one, I think, for a lot of people. And I'm sure I probably will not be around to see it. Anyways, flying cars and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know if we'll have flying cars by the end of the century. Maybe. We're just now getting electric cars. So probably not. I don't know. That's 50 years. I mean, it just seems like the more we discover, the faster technology grows. So what we did in 20 years, we should be able to do in 10 years in theory. So I guess we'll just have to sit back and wait and see what happens. So thank you for the questions, Bob and Snowblaze. And who else had the other one? Aaron. Thank you very much for the questions. That'll be good for this episode. We have three questions for it. All right, so let's see. We've got 2 windows on each side is what it's showing. That might need to go over a little bit. I think I'm just going to... I don't think I'm going to make it quite as wide, maybe. Or let's just put in another set of windows. Let's do that. So go ahead and build this up. Bring this over. Really wish I could figure out why my machine is angry with me. I didn't do anything to it. It used to run so smooth, and now it just sucks balls. Because I might have my render distance still out a lot too. Let's see. Not really. Not any more than normal. I'll bring it down, see if that helps just a little bit. Just a little bit. We will find the happy place to leave that render distance with shaders. So we'll see if that helps out a little bit. All right, down the side we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 windows.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right.
And then down the back side, I'm going to assume there's probably more windows, but I can't see them. So is it going to matter? Do I need to put them in? How wide is this building going to be? Let's make it. Could make it right even with that building or the tower. I think I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3 more. And let's see if I got any windows in here. Look at that lag! Wow, 1, 2, 2, and then we can put a door right here. Wow, you're a faggot, Harry. Look at the lag. Holy shit. It's almost like I'm playing on a server. And I think we can put a doorway right here. And maybe a little window and another little window. see what that looks like from this side. Maybe. Do I want 2 or do I want 3? I think I want to go with 3. Alright, so we got a 3-wide doorway here, and of course we're going to stick with the andesite for a nice sidewalk. We'll go ahead and make this, I think we'll leave them corners open, and to stick with the pattern we will put gravel in the corners. I think that'll look pretty good. Something like that. And it doesn't have to be perfectly even. I'll put gravel around the outside of the building. Same thing here. There we go, and then the sidewalk down the middle is 3 wide. So that works good. 1, 2, 3, yep. Fill that in. That makes a really nice looking sidewalk. Alright, now, again on the back side I can't tell what goes where. I think we will just leave that for right now. And I'm not counting blocks, am I, guys? Are you guys following along? I don't know. We should be able to tell, again, from where I'm at over here, where I started. What is that? Oh, an extra block. So, sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot you guys might be following along. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then put in a window. And then, of course, then we just skipped every other one with 2s. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the corner. Yeah, I did count those. And then there's that section, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 in the opening, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's your opening. And then we went right down the side, counted every other one, 8 sets of windows. And then we're going from this corner here. I do have world edit so I can figure out what it is, to right here. And it's 32 blocks. That's even, so I'll probably end up going one more, maybe, I don't know, because I've got 2 windows right here and it actually comes out pretty good. So I think we're going to leave it. So I can put my 4 windows in just like that, and then 1 here, 1 there, and then across the top. And then we're just going to start building everything up. Now I don't want to completely copy the other side. So I think is what I'm going to do. Let's see. Because we're going to have probably another entrance back here. I'm going to have 2 windows right here next to the entrance again to hold that style. So there's an entrance, and then some more glass. And I think we're going to put some bigger glass on this side, maybe 3s. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, put 1, 1, 2, 3, put 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 in the middle. So let's see what that looks like. Again, I don't want to completely make it look like the other side. So, missing a block right there. And we can fill in the glass in off camera. That looks pretty good so far. And then the back, probably the same thing. Because it's right here in the corner, I think I'll go 2. And I think I'll do 2 in this corner just so it matches. And we will have some sort of a access thing, or a door right here, I think. And then go back up and over. So we got plenty of doors going into this building. And I think maybe, do I make this solid? Do I make that wall solid? 1, 2. And then I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we can have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the middle. I think that'll work good. That way we don't have just windows all the way around it, because it's not a civilian type building, and plus it's the back, so we don't have to worry about any of that. Alright, so let's bring this across, and look at the lag, just screaming right now. Might be a little bit of lag, but I don't think it's quite jumping as bad as it was in the last 2 episodes. I think that'll work where it's at right now. All right, there we go. That is the outline of that building. So anyways, off camera is what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish wrapping around these stair pieces and then the granite pieces, and then filling in the ceiling, or the roof rather, to see what that looks like, and just bring it all the way around and connecting it in, and probably throw in a few sidewalks and get ready to lay out for the parking lot. Again, told you this should be a very, very easy, quick build. We've got some air conditioning units that we'll put on top. I'll leave that for the Let's Play for the next episode, or the Let's Build. And actually, I might make that wall solid, and it looks like there's some sort of a storage out here with some kind of machinery. Not really sure what it might be. Some more air conditioning units and maybe a big compressor of some sort. Again, I'm not really sure, but I think that will do good for this episode. So that is it, guys. Like always, I appreciate you watching. Thanks for the questions. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.